What up guys, this is Monkey Figure Reviews, and today we are back with another Figures News Updates video regarding an upcoming One Piece Ichiban Kuji series. The name of this series is called Ichiban Kuji EX, The Fierce Man Who Gathered at the Dragon. I'm not 100% sure if this translation is the correct or the right one, but this is the main one that I could find online. And this time around, we are getting new characters. As you can see, it is all very exciting, and we are continuing the EX series, which previously gave us the Kaido Dragon Form and Mako the Phoenix. So this time around, we are getting two members of the All-Stars from the Beast Pirates crew, and that is none other than King and Queen. Two amazing and epic characters with fantastic character design. And we can see over here that King's height is 20 cm, right at the bottom, price A, and Queen's height is 16 cm, price B. The release date for this series is November 13, 2021 this year. On one hand, I am very happy and excited that we are getting new characters like King and Queen, which is amazing. But on the other hand, I'm kind of disappointed that the sizes are very small. So if you look at King 20 cm, I believe that is all the way up to the top of the wings, and he is getting, of course, propelled or supported by this fire or flames at the bottom. And if you look at Queen at 16 cm, that is just a little bit taller than your normal 15 cm ruler. So not very big at all. And I know for certain countries out there, like US, you can order them directly through Ichiban Show, so prices are more or less fixed. I hope it's not too expensive, because if it's too high, then I don't actually think it's worth it. Over here on my side in Singapore, it will totally be dependent in the market after it gets released through the Ichiban Kuji, so it depends on how much people are selling them. And if you ask me, for their sizes, if it's too crazy like $100 or whatsoever, I don't think I'll get them at all. But if it's cheaper, then maybe I will buy them and get to see how they look like in real life. Alright, let us take a closer look at the figures now. This is just a zoom in image from previously. You can see the flames coming out from on top of King. I think that is part of his body. And right at the bottom, you have those flames that pretty much act as a support. I'm not sure if it's like getting propelled upwards, or it looks like he's flying upwards, like launching off, at least to me. And the details on the outfit is amazing. The BDSM uniform outfit, the creases, and those buttons. I believe these are made by the same sculptor as Mako, Kaido, the dragon, the standing one, and Snake Man and Bound Man. I'm not sure what's his name. Iwakura Keiji, I think that is the sculptor's name. I may be getting that wrong, I apologize for that. And here we have the full body size image of King, and you can really see the details that are being put into the figure by looking at the lines carved into the feathers of the wings. They look like black angel wings, which is kind of amazing. And just how wide they are, the width of the figure, we are not so sure for now. But over here you can see it's quite wide with the details, though the size of the feathers also varying from where they are positioned. Is larger at the top and towards the outside. And for the flames, it is not easy to tell, but it looks like there's a bit of shading on it, darker towards this part, closer to his back, and lighter towards the top. Seems like that is the case for the bottom flames as well. And of course, he's holding his sword, orange in color. The uniform itself looks to be a little glossy in paint, but it looks like that is coming off from the material itself, so not from the paint coat. This is another angle, just slightly turned. And this is from the other side. More looks on his uniform with those spikes coming out, the helmet that he's wearing. And generally, I think the wings position, they are very similar to how Mako's wings are. One side outspread and the other side slightly curving down. I wonder how they'll look like next to each other. Maybe close in size and close in pose. And this is the back, another amazing angle, amazing view on those feathers. I believe it is quite evident here, we can see some shading. Some parts here are black and other parts they are more like a dark blue or dark grey in color, and lighter towards the tips of the wings. So that's pretty much all we can see, as well as the butt of King, if you're interested in that. This is Price B Queen. I just cropped it out so we don't get distracted from the figure itself. But here we will have a better photo, him looking directly at you, and boy oh boy, Queen is real thick. I like that he is of a substantial volume. It is gonna be pretty heavy, I think. And right at the front you can see the texturing that is being done on his jumpsuit. This is what you call a jumpsuit. The lines that's being carved. You can almost look and immediately tell that it is rough on the surface. And looks like the painting is okay. And here we have him holding his sword. The details looks to be alright. Over here on the other side, the sword is sheathed. And we get those details on those cybernetic parts on his left arm. Towards the upper torso, we are just getting some muscles to see how buff he is, how thick he is. A scar over here, and around the neck area, we get to see all those skin rolls, skin folds to show how thick Queen is, comparable to Big Mom. And here we get a look of the tattoo, a side angle. Queen's face also looks fantastic. We have the cigar, the lipstick, the mustache flowing towards his left, the glasses, and I'm not sure what are those two straps going around. Maybe those are the things that hold his glasses. And at the bottom, it looks like we are getting some sort of support, but they are in the disguise of steam or dust coming out from his feet. This is looking at him from another side. I like the roundness of his body. It really makes him look like a ball, which is kind of funny. And here we have the tattoo of Queen. We can have a better look. Even the arms themselves, you know, they're like one chunk and the other chunk over here. Some details on the hands with the fingernails, those lines to show the joints of his fingers. Another angle, a better look at the metallic parts on his left arm. Different parts get different colors. The plates over here, they are your generic metallic sort of silver grey color. And not so sure what are these connections, but they are more of bronze, I would say. And over here, these lines, these stripes, they are darker in color. And you have the fist wrapped up in some sort of red cloth. And the back view over here, you can just see how big he is based on the straps wrapping around his massive body, his butt in good volume. The smoke design coming out from the bottom looks like it's moving towards the back. And of course, some more details on the metallic arm. I just noticed a little bit of shading around the straps as well. And I like the way they've done the lines over here, the folds of his skin. It is very realistic. The rest of it, I'll just leave it up to you guys to see for yourself. These are all the photos we have. And generally, I just want to say the sculpt, the modeling, they are absolutely amazing. King and Queen looks great. What I don't like is just the size of the figures. They are just too small. And if they could be bigger, like 20 plus cm, 30 cm, then it would have been much more amazing to get them. Definitely, it would be much more expensive, but if they look great, they are of good size, I wouldn't mind paying more for them because they can be a great alternative to POPs. End of the day, I think if you get both King and Queen, they will look great next to the standing Kaido figure. The sizes wise, I think they will match pretty well. And likely after these two figures, we will most likely be getting Jack as well. And maybe some of the Flying Six, that will be amazing. Or even, maybe, spoiler alert, close that right now if you don't want to hear, Yamato. Yamato would be really cool. Alright, that's pretty much all I want to share for this series. As usual, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share them with your friends. And if you're new here, you like what I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell notification button so you don't miss out on new videos like this. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I will see you very soon. Goodbye.